Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Monday, September 29th, 2014. Great to be with you. Remember, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies and white sandy beaches. Water is absolutely gorgeous today, nice and blue and flat. Alright traders, let's get moving along here. Got a lot to talk about. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and I retired from a wonderful career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Decided to take a 3-month vacation, came to Thailand in 2008. Well, traders, today I'm still here and absolutely loving what I do. I trade the Forex markets every single day. Doesn't mean I take a trade every day, but I'm in the markets watching every single day. Traders, I love being with you guys every day, sending up you videos and hopefully making you some pips on a daily basis. It's just an honor to be here. Traders, let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Remember, traders, that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's head over to the news and commentary. I got to tell you, there's only one piece of data that's high impact today, and that is in the U.S. session, where we have pending home sales month on month coming out. We have a couple of low impacts coming out, but really not that much. So, not a lot of news coming out. We got personal spending out of the U.S. I will tell you, in the London session, really, traders, we have German CPI month on month. That's about it, and that's medium impact. So we really don't have anything that's going on. New Zealand today announced that they did an intervention last month through their central bank, and that's why you see a huge drop in the New Zealand dollar today. That was announced about 45 minutes ago. All right, let's take a look at the markets and see how we closed on Friday. Looks pretty good. The Dow 30 closed at up 0.99%. The S&P 500 was up 0.86%. The Nasdaq 100 was up 1.15%. The DAX going across the big pond was negative 0.20%. The FTSE was up 0.15%. And the CAC 40 was up 0.91%, with our Euro stock also in the green at 0.54%. All right, traders, let's come over to my side of the world, over into Asia. And the Nikkei, these are currently trading, by the way. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.44%, with the S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney, Australia is negative 0.26%. The Shanghai is up 0.27%, with the Hang Seng down 1.89%. Ending this one, the Kospi is also up just barely at 0.14%. So that's what's going on with news and commentary. Not a lot to talk about today. Stay with the trend. I looked at a lot of charts today, and basically, folks, just stay with the trend. The dollar is very strong. It continues to be strong, and the dollar is dominating the currency markets. Remember that Forex doesn't move in a straight line. It moves in waves. So remember, you can get a pullback. All right. So if you see a big move, you can expect that pullback, especially if you're at a resistance area, and just wait for the pullback and then continue your trading in the direction of the trade. Traders, this is the 60-minute Forex charts, and as we do always, let's start with the euro dollar. Traders, this is a really nice trade setup here. We're at support, at 26.55. What is that? 26.65, and we're just looking to this come back up to the 61.8 at 27.40, and we'd be more than happy to take this back down. We want to make sure that we get enough pips to the upside, so when we short this, we can get break even before we get down back to that support area. Traders, this is the pound dollar. The pound dollar didn't have a lot of movement. in Asia, and now we're seeing that the pound dollar is moving up. I don't know if it's going to come back up to that 50% fib at 1.6293, 62.69, sorry, which would be nice, and we could take that to the downside. I don't know if we're going to get that kind of a reversal. It's possible it might only come up to the 618, which is at 62.55, and you know what? That wouldn't be bad. We can take that all the way back down to 62.10. So, you know, that would be a nice trade, no problem there. So just look for a bearish candlestick formation at the London Open. I don't think this is a pair that you'd want to get into before the London Open, and I'm doing this approximately 4 hours before the London Open. All right, here's the Aussie. The Aussie continues to be extremely bearish. Traders, I could not give you a really intel trade plan here. We do have 2 to the right, 2 to the left on both sides. We want this to come back up to the 38.2 fib at 88.26. If it breaks 87.44, that's fine. You can take that down to the 161 Fibonacci level at 86.19. You got more than 20 pips. You can get into break even. Either one of the entries are fine. If you take the second entry, which is at support now, and you get a retest and you take that entry, you can move your stop loss. I would move it to the 61.8 for your stop loss until you got break even. And then, of course, you don't have to worry about it. Then it's a free trade. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. The Euro Aussie today is an absolutely ugly chart, but just remember, this is a bullish, well, it's a bearish pair. The Euro Aussie is bearish. However, this is a bullish chart. So my preference would be to take this at 44.99 and take this down to the 200 exponential moving average at 44.14, and my bias comes from the daily chart. You can see I put a trend line in there to help you, and you know, just to make sure that you're in the right direction. The other thing is you can take this long right now, which is really not a problem because at 45.16 and all the way up to 45.52, you know, you're looking at a 38 pip trade there. That's plenty of pips. You're at resistance and then look to short it. But as a whole, this currency pair is bearish. We want to take this to the downside. All right, let's move over to the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen, as we know, is a bullish pair. I know it looks bearish on this chart, but if you go over to the daily chart, you'll see what I'm talking about. I want to take this to the upside. And actually, this is a very ugly chart, to be honest with you. There's really no direction at all. It's been all over the place. I'd like to take this up and at 138.75 and take this, just take it up to 139.14. Give me my 30 pips and I'm out. If it breaks support, you're just going to have to do a totally another analysis and trade plan and see what happens. But I'm expecting this to head back up to that 200 exponential moving average at 139.14. All right, moving over to the last pair of the day is the New Zealand dollar. Traders, this absolutely dumped on data today. The central bank admitted that they did an intervention, and the market just grabbed this. It actually dropped like 70 to 80 pips in 2 candles. It could still be dropping. I don't have a chart, a live chart in front of me, but you know, it's dropping. Don't chase the big red candle, folks. We know better than that. Just wait for the pullback. It'll give you your opportunity to get into the trade, and we're just going to resume the downtrend. This has been bearish for a long time, and we will continue to sell the New Zealand dollar, and that will not stop. We're just going to stay in the same mode and just keep on going. I've given you 2 entries where we'd like to see pullbacks at. Either one of those entries are fine. I could not fib this because I did not have 2 candlesticks to the right and 2 candlesticks to the left at support. So therefore, I just went back up, looked for 2 previous resistance areas where we could take this to the downside. And I think we have a pretty nice trade set up there. And just ride it down until you can find an area of support. And you know, if you look at that 78.65 area, I think that's not a bad idea. Also, be careful at 7,900. That's a psychological area, and you know you're going to get a bounce there. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends FXCL, Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining us on Monday on a new trading week. Excited to be here, excited to be trading. Traders, remember we do this every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, you have a great day coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies and white sandy beaches. Looks like lunch under the gazebo today. Traders, have a great trading day. And remember, trade smart, not hard. Okay, traders, take care. See